Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Navvai Shift. Today we're happy to have Amira Soliman on and Energy Kamal. Amira is the founder and CEO of Time Guardian and Atta ADGM Payments. Amira, how are you?
I'm great. Where about you?
I'm very, very well, thank you. We're definitely excited to have you guys on today. I know you're joining us right after speaking at the Crypto Expo, Dubai 2025, about AI, blockchain, crypto. How was the expo?
Expo was rocking actually. A lot of entrepreneurs comes, a lot of innovators comes from all over the way. A lot of leaders who's leading the way was available. It's very good to attend and know what is the latest technology and what is happening and collaborate with them if there is any kind of collaboration can happen between both. So I see that the conferences and the exhibitions, it's a tool which is connect the people together in order to have one vision and one mission, or in order to be all aligned to get to the best tech and provide the customer the best customer value proposition. So this is why actually I'd like to go to the conferences, see what is the newest things, what is the latest technology, and if my technology is aligned to this or it's better.
Man, that's amazing. Hopefully, 2026, you might see us make an appearance ourselves. Yeah. So, as the founder and CEO of Time Guardian, with over 25 years of experience at spaces like Citibank, FAB, you're leading the change in crypto payments for sure and decentralized finance. Can you give our listeners a quick overview of how your companies are helping businesses stay profitable today?
Okay, so look, when I've jumped out of the banking sector, I said I will be looking into the gaps. So, what is the fractions area? And accordingly, I'll be getting a customer value proposition which is enabling them. So, let's say by Time Guardian. Time Guardian, it's a kind of digital vaults which allow you to save data and store it. It's mainly NFT. You save the data and store it in decentralized and encrypted way and transmit it to your beloved one. Here we are all in the GC especially. Most of us as expats and working here, and we invest here and there, and we have our investment in our home country. We have it in other countries. So we don't track it. We keep things scattered everywhere. So we have a place which we keep it safe and save all our information in. So whether it's financial information, whether it's our will, whether it's a video which you want to give it to our beloved ones. So I came up, actually, I brought this technology from France, which is being initiated by Nika Kano, which is my co-founder. And I asked him that we can take it here to the GC given that this big gap. So I started looking into the financial institution and sell it to them as a customer value proposition in order to be or given to their HNI customers, the high network customers. They can save and store into their digital wallets their data and put a name of their kids or their beloved ones, their wives, whoever they want, and define a certain date and time up to 100 years in order to transmit this data to them. So this is one of the solutions. It's not only for the financial institutions, this as well available for the insurance company, for the corporates. It's everyone, any HR organization would like to give a kind of insurance. Will be a digital vault, which will be given, secure your data and decentralize, own it yourself. Nobody else will be owning the data. So this is a very, very crucial gap as of now. The data, it's owned by everyone, with the AI, it's owned by everyone, But
No.
now this confidential information, these things which you feel is very precious to you, you can store it and keep it for your beloved ones. I give you as one example. Second one, which is enabling the crypto payments. So now everyone, more than 690 million users of the crypto available worldwide. But they are not able normally to use it directly. I need to bridge and then convert to fiat, and then I'll be able to use it, right? Or there is very minimal solution which gives you a card in order to use your crypto. What I'm doing, I am partnering with the payment solution provider by giving them a QR code which will enable the customers to come and directly use their USDT and USDC to buy their coffee, to buy their mortgage, to buy their shoppings, everything. So instead of going for merchants or going for small companies, I said I'll go for the source. I will go for the payment solution provider and I'll give them the solution. And like this, instead of onboarding one-to-one. I onboard 40,000 by partnering with a new financial service, and I'm planning by end of the year, I'll enable 1 million through the GCC POS machine to accept the crypto payment. So
That's
yeah, the third one, which is a continuity of the second one. So once I get you as a user and I get to know that you are having crypto, I will import you to my AI algorithm, which will allow you to do a DeFi protocol investment based into your risk appetite. So let's say you are a kind of high risk person. I will place your fund into the high risk and you can get up to 15% in return. And the money is not locked. Once you withdraw it, you can withdraw it in time. The second, if you are low risk, I will place your fund under Avail and directly you get 2 to 3% annual investment. So it's acting as a digital RM for the investors. So multiple, as I mentioned to you, I'm looking into the gaps and I'm trying to fix the gaps using the AI and the blockchain.
I see. So Amira, I feel like you've just given us like a host of obviously what your businesses do. And I think in the crypto space, some may consider it as quite confusing. So I wanted to ask, how does a Time Guardian?
The gap which I see in the crypto is how to use the blockchain. And this is where it comes when I have Mika Kano, which is very, very innovative, the CEO of Trenwa, who's my co-founder and advisor as well, CTO for us. He make it very simple. So he built into his Trenwa blockchain, he make it as a multi-layer using the agri-layer technology, which is very, very new. It's an EMV. So it's allowing you to bridge immediately through all the chains and do transfers. So like this, the gap which we are having as of now in order to transfer the fund and convert it and peer-to-peer payment, all of this we are eliminating it. So as I mentioned to you, the crypto, it's very tough when you talk about using it. But if you give the customer a good experience and simplify it through Asar Finance, which I'm doing, he download the app. It's very smooth journey in the download. He will just link it to his wallet and accordingly, there is no need to bridge. There is nothing at all. You will be able to use it through the payment. Not only this, in the NFTs or into the digital vaults, it's a very smooth journey for the customer. He download the app and accordingly will start storing the data and it will be available for him till time he wants. So I look into the customer journey. It's a very, very important thing for me. So I'm always, when we start launching something, we ensure that he will get the best experience because this is how they will understand it and this is how they will use it.
No, of course. That's amazing. Amira, I was going to ask, do people in different regions or cultures use crypto payments or legacy system tools differently?
Look, normally, now the crypto user is 1% out of the world who's using it. So we need to educate and teach them how to use it. In the GCC area, they are in love with the crypto. They are in love with technology. They are, especially the UAE and Dubai, they are very, very advanced to be honest. So they are looking for the best technology in order to give the customer the best experience. So, and they care about the wellness of the people, they want them to be wealthy. So they are encouraging as much as they can the best technology to come in. They are encouraging the payments. They've just launched from 2 days back that they will be accepting in Dubai all the crypto payments. So the payments in the GCC, actually, they are accepting the crypto payments. They are willing to it, and the government and the regulations are very, very supportive. In other areas, let's say in my home country, we don't have this acceptance. The government doesn't accept at all the crypto. In China, in a lot of places, they don't accept the crypto.
Wow.
But in the GCC, in US, they are supporting the crypto like nothing else. So every London, I heard it will happen as well. So every place have.
I like to think London, see how the big players are moving and try to follow suit. It's trying to keep up, but it's quite hard.
So actually here in the GCC, same like the US, I feel that both of them are having the same vision, and they are supporting the tech and technology and ensuring the customer get the experience and his wellness and well-being. So we are doing great in this area, in this part of the world.
Definitely.
So, Amira, why do you think there is such a big disparity, I guess, between the adoption that somewhere like Dubai has taken in terms of, like cryptocurrency, the blockchain, versus somewhere like the UK?
This is a political question I cannot answer, to be honest. I cannot go to this part. But everyone have his way of thinking, and UK is not a small country. It's a huge. It's the United Kingdom of UK. So we cannot say that it will not take it 100%. If they will see it's benefiting to their country, they will be jumping 100%. But as of now, it's not the right decision for them. Maybe they have other things to be done. I don't know what is the roadmap or the strategy, to be honest, but I believe that every single country have their way and strategy and mission which they want to achieve. And the mission here in the GCC is to digitalize everything. So once there is digital assets coming in, they want to be supporting of digital assets and the crypto and the blockchain. They feel that the storage, and the security of the data, it's a very, very important thing. So they feel that the AI is the future. That's why they invest heavily in this. So given I'm part of this area and I'm living here, I respect what they do and I bring the latest in what they do because I'm a believer in the technology as well.
That's amazing. I know that you're definitely a believer, but I still feel like do you think a lot of other businesses are excited about stable coins, or do you think they're still hesitant due to the rules or the lack of understanding?
I think it's a lack of understanding, which is a lot of people doesn't understand yet what is the stable coin, how they are not educated enough. So I think the most important thing is the educate, and the platform which is launching over same like the Web3 application should be very easy, user friendly, kind of easy going, so you can import more and more customer base in it. If it's if the Bitcoin, it started with $1 and now was 109 and it's going to cost 115 soon. So I think that this is a big alert to all of us. If there is a USDT available and it's controlled linked with the dollar and USDC linked to the dollar as well, it's a big sign to us. UAE is launching their own token. It's a big sign for us. So all of this they are doing why? Because they want to educate. So there is initiative coming from the government to educate, and this is very important. Once the government itself leading the way in order to educate the people, your will become much more easy. You will need to focus into how to deliver something which is easy, which is user friendly for the customer. This is it, and to good because the government supports you, right?
I definitely agree. And I think, so Amira, I've kind of understood that you've really been stressing the point of having like an easy customer interface, but although finding skilled workers and developers I feel like that can be quite a task in itself. So I wanted to ask, like, how does your team's experience in like banking, fintechs and Web3 drive success in your businesses?
Okay, so let me tell you, me myself have 25 years of experience in the banking field. Inji, she has, how many Inji you have into the banking field? She's my head of operation.
16.
16 years in the banking field.
Yeah.
It's between fintech and banking and credit risk assessment. Nika Kano, the king, actually, the one who's behind the full technology which we have, all his life he was into tech. He done multiple exits before. Trenwa, he make it very advanced and high security transaction, very, very fast. And he's the CTO and advisor for us. He's very selective. He's selecting world-class developers under him. So I trust him blindly, to be honest, and always whatever ideas I have or whatever we will come together with, I believe in his choices, and I don't influence at all what he will say. Everyone, I'm a business person. I'm very good into finance and payments and partnership. When it comes to the tech, I'm learning from him, and he's the, he's the guru. If he says this is good, it's good. If he says no, I don't want this, I want this, he's the king.
Yeah. But these are definitely the sort of people you want within your team, and you have that trust and you know that they can provide you the value that you need to kind of excel and keep pushing the business to milestones you want to get past.
Absolutely.
I was going to ask, how are you making your tools that work for different groups out of insight, like digital nomads or creatives?
Our startup, it's a small still, so we collaborate all together. So mainly I manage the creative and the marketing as well. Okay. Inji and Barry, we have another one. He managed the operation part completely. And the tech, as I mentioned to you, I leave it completely to Mika Kano. So we agree in one strategy, we agree in one mission, and we all focus into making it happen. So it's all about collaboration, understanding each other, and ensure the proper execution as a team. So this is what will make our customers, which is the banks and the corporates, is very happy. So once all of us have this mission, done. And once all of us want to take this company to 1 billion, there is no argument. Our focus is to work and execute.
I love that energy. That's got me fired up. So I was also going to kind of get a bit more insight. Does the smart safe have that standout features that kind of change the game for DeFi?
Of course, it have a lot. Actually, we are crossing the 1 million touch points as of now. We are keep training our AI agent in order to replace the RM or the personal banking available into the wealth management, so they can completely decide where to put the funds in, and they will withdraw it in case of any high risk itself. So Mika Kano have built actually state of art in AI PayPal. And I believe this is the new era of the wealth management, and then it's not only wealth management, we'll have over it the lending, borrowing, staking, farming. We'll have the credit cards as well. We are speaking with MasterCard, but I will keep it up to here because we are doing small crypto banking. So we don't want to do more.
100%. And I was also going to say, I can imagine at the Crypto Expo, you must have had a lot of conversations in regards to AI and asset tokenization. So I kind of want to get more insight on how are you using these technologies today to stay ahead in within the fintech space.
Okay, so the AI and tokenization. Look, I believe a lot into the AI. Now with the AI, you can place your funds, you can trade for your funds, you can remove it from the high risk trading, you can tokenize it itself, so you can do a lot, And when it comes to tokenization, people trust more, It seems like I look into the tokenization that before the things will go for IPOs, the shares, it will go through tokenization. It will increase the liquidity. The ROA of the tokenization can grow higher. So it's a new era, When we link the tokenization to the DeFi protocol and the borrowing and lending and with the AI, this is a new financial institution will be coming up. So, and I think the banking system now start adapting and understanding. They start agreeing, discuss about the DeFi protocol. They start thinking about what is this tokenization? What can be tokenized? The music can be tokenized, The arts can be tokenized. Everything can NFTs, It was
even down to a house.
Yes, it's with tokenization you can afford, right? It's a share. You are buying a share. So it's very secured, So just we need to put the regulations in it. Just need to measure the risk of it because the valuation, we need to have a regular valuation. So, which is different than the existing risk. So we need to take all about the statics and we need to put a framework of regulation around it, which is very, very strong. But tokenization, of course, is the future.
I agree. And Amira, I did want to talk on something that you touched on earlier. It was about it being a new era. So I've seen like your work supporting women in like fintech and partnering with AD.
You just saw my post. Yeah.
we stay up to date, Amira.
And I have to say, it's really inspiring. So could you just elaborate on that? Like, just tell me more.
So I'll give you from my experience, actually. During my time when I've been working into the banking field, always I'm pro-woman kind of, because I feel that they are warriors kind of, They have their own families, they have their own home, and still they want to go out and work and prove themselves, So how we can support them, how we can push them, what is the tools required, why they are not investing, why they cannot take a decision. So I'd like always to give example that please go out, take decision, dream of something and make it happen. Take a decision that you invest in this and be strong to execute it. Don't worry, nothing can happen. You know, what is the risk? Always, if we didn't take a risk in our life, we'll never go. So I'd like people to stand out. I'd like the ladies to stand out and ask if you are entrepreneur, stand out and ask for a fund. Even if 10 say no, try 20, no problem. Raise your capital, be strong. Go and invest for others. Support each other. You know, I'm behind the women's. You know, I believe that they deserve a lot. I've been working same like men, might be 3 times in order to reach their position. And I don't mean, don't get me wrong. Huh? So let's say I'm a banker and my colleague is a banker. He goes by 5 o'clock. I go by 12 o'clock to show that I'm capable so he can give me what he gets. So this is why I believe that the women really, they need support. They need to stand out for themselves. We need to educate them to be decision makers. This is what they don't have to scale it. If you didn't raise your hand and say that I'm in, nobody will look for you.
No, that's amazing. That's definitely powerful words for sure, Amira. Thank you for that. So I was going to just ask, so what's Attar's and Time Guardian's big plans for 2025? What?
Actually, we started in 2024 May. We started with the digital vaults, which is mainly saving data and transmitted. Now we have Asar Finance, which is enabling the payment. Now we have AI PayPal, which is the wealth management AI DeFi protocol. So we are doing great, touch wood, and we've done excellent partnership with one of the PSPs called AFS. And we are into multiple discussion with financial institutions to close, and we keep it up till here. We closed our pre-seed round and we are in the seed now. So this is it.
No, you're definitely moving the needle for sure. And that was definitely one of the reasons I was very keen to have you on this podcast, because you are doing exceptional things and it's amazing to see. And as I mentioned to you before we joined this podcast, success leaves clues. And so I definitely want to kind of pick your brain and get a bit more of a further understanding. So truly thank you for that. I was going to ask, Samira, what mistakes do you see businesses often make that could hurt profits within the payment space?
When you increase the rates, actually. So once you become very greedy, this is hurts a lot. So be aware about the market, be aware about the competition, and start coming out with a value proposition which compatible, and this is will be 100% making you revenue. When I've done the partnership with AFS, I dropped for them the rate from 4.
Absolutely. And just to kind of follow up on what Damari said, Amira, it's clear to see that you have a well-established career, and we do love a story on our podcast. So I wanted to ask if you could like maybe share one challenge that you've had to overcome during your career.
Oh, my heart is broken down. A lot of challenges, lot. I have worked. I started my work when I was 18 years old, you know, and all my colleagues are in a bank, in Citibank. All my colleagues was graduate. I was in the second year of college and they took me as an intern. And because I've done well, they hired me, same like the graduate. So they've been pushing for me the application in my trade to finish. I was doing a credit analyst job. So I evaluate the application and give approvals like this. So all the people around me, elder, they just push for me the applications, and they told me, Amira, I need to do the double because you're still young. So I've been bullied all over my life because I was in younger age when I started. And this was a problem in this stage, you know, they keep ignoring you. You will be left behind. So you need to work 3 times in order to show that, no, don't leave me behind, keep me in it. Please, I'm same like you know. So this is a big challenge. When you are a lady as well and coming to C-level to take decision, it's not easy to be heard. It's not easy really. So a lot of challenges during your career to raise up 3 kids and put them into colleges and keep balancing work-life balance. Big challenge, of course, big challenge. It's not easy, but the most important that you know what you dream of and you focus in your goal and execute it. So whatever it is, when you raise fund and go for people and ask them, and they don't be big challenges. Yeah. So it's all over the journey, you know. Since 18 years till now, it's all about challenges. But how you take this challenge as opportunity to grow is the most important. Take it as a step forward for yourself. So don't take it as a negative ever. I always everyone tell them, don't take the rejection or whatever you don't like as negative thing. No, take it as an opportunity for improvement and go ahead and achieve your goal. So a lot of bullying happen, of course. Of course.
Nah, Amira, this has been such an insightful conversation. And then before we wrap up, if you could tell every business to focus on one thing to boost profits in 2025, what would it be?
Be confident. Don't lose hope. Focus in your strategy and mission and go and execute it.
Absolutely love it. Amira's definitely ended it. So, Amira, for our viewers listening, what would be the best way for them to get in touch and find out a bit more about yourself and your companies?
Of course, you can go to our website, which is www.asarfinance.com or www.time-guardian.app. Both of them have all of them. Or you can download as well a Time Guardian app. It's available in iOS and Android, and start maintaining your legacy for your block ones.
Perfect. Amira, much appreciate your time today. Again, this is the end of another episode of Navvai Shift. Amira, NG, we really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Daniel. Bye.
Oh,